So my wife and I are trying to create our dream backyard for our family. We're trying to create a space where we can go outside and we can have space to move around, which means it's time for us to have our dream patio poured. If you guys are curious about adding a patio to your place, this video is for you. It's going to teach you everything that's involved from beginning to middle to end, guys. Did my due diligence. I checked the snap line and the level, and everything is slightly sloped to drain to the edge over there, and I gotta install some drainage for monsoon season. So excited for the new patio. It's gonna be freaking awesome.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Took about 25 minutes for them to pump everything from the truck in, and the pour is done. Thanks to Frank and the boys for coming out. Now that the patio is poured, the boys spend several hours of back-breaking work, smoothing and working the concrete to get it to a perfectly smooth, flat surface. I'm not sure if you guys like this kind of stuff, me sharing a little bit more stuff kind of behind the scenes, what's going on with my house. Leave me some comments, let me know what you think. These guys have about another hour of working the concrete until they're done, and I'm just inside chilling, watching a movie. So yeah, just kind of chilling, enjoying my day off, and I will take you guys outside when everything's done and we'll check it out. I cannot wait. Well, if you guys need any concrete and you live near Tucson, Arizona, this is Frank. Frank, thank you very much. Great job. Tell me about this 3,000 PSI stuff that you do versus the generic concrete that I have on my house.
It's better quality concrete right here, stronger. This one, we also added fiberglass to it, so
to have more rigidity?
Yeah, more strength.
And that'll handle my pergola that I'm gonna build from Costco over there on the edge?
Yeah.
So
everything.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, Frank. Appreciate you, man.
Of course, brother.
The time was spent as well, so everything's graded with this patio. So as we spray the water on it, we can watch it kind of settle, and it will naturally slope to the back edge and bleed off at a slow pace, which is exactly what we wanted. We didn't want it drain it off real fast, and then I got to install some irrigation gravel and some lines to go past the wall for the monsoon season. With how smoothly they finish this, it's almost like a polished surface with how long they spent on it. So it's pretty slick. Be careful, guys. It can be kind of slippery, so be careful. I'm going to finish setting it up, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when I am done. So you guys may notice as the patio starts to dry, it's going to dry in from the edges first. It's going to become perfectly gray like the original concrete that was here. But as it starts to cure, it's that kind of darker gray. So don't worry, as time progresses, this is about 4 days into it, it will dry and it will match. It just takes a little bit of time. Needs some of that Arizona heat. Come on, son, get to work. So guys, it's been a little over a month and the patio has had a complete time to fully cure. You can see the color. Now it's a nice bright gray, and it's doesn't have like that slickness to it like when it was wet, but they do a very good job with the finishing. It's very smooth and very nice. And you can see we've got our pieces for the Costco pergola, which is going to go over here and kind of complete our dream patio. So now my wife and I and our kids, we have a beautiful space to come out here and lounge in the sun. We've got our barbecue area. We're gonna have our pergola here. And then I'm gonna have another video. This is gonna be kind of a series of me and my wife building a dream backyard. We've got some lighting out here. Once we have the pergola there, we're gonna extend it from the house. We've recently installed the turf, which we did ourselves. I'll have a full video series coming for that. If you guys would like to subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll get a notification once I have time to edit that. As well as I'm gonna do a full 3-part build series for the Costco pergola as well. So if you guys are looking for some motivation, if you guys are looking at kind of redoing your backyard, taking a DIY approach and doing it yourself to save money, that's pretty much what we were trying to do ourselves. So I also want your guys' advice. I'm trying to figure out what we should do kind of over in this space. So we're gonna have it's a 12 by 14 Costco pergola in the back corner, or pergola, however you pronounce it, gazebo. So that'll be in that corner. I was thinking of maybe doing like a ping pong table, like an outdoor ping pong table here, or maybe like one of those above ground fire pits with some chairs that kind of go around it here, and then we'll have our barbecue area and kind of our sunbathing area there. Let me know what you guys would do or how you would utilize the space. So if you guys were wondering what the patio cost, we paid $6,000 for this patio, and it was about 670 square feet. So it goes, you know, from here all the way around this back corner, and it extends kind of past the house, so we could easily step over and get to the hose without having to step down into the dirt. And we've got our electrical lighting and everything here. So I didn't really explain it, but when I showed the forms, Frank took his time. He came out and he used his little bobcat and he graded everything. He brought in this same type of like quarter minus material and compacted it all down flat underneath the patio, and it's at a perfect you know, downgrade degree tilt. So he put the work in before just coming in and just like pouring it blindly, and it's those kind of little extra details that really sold me on the company when Frank come out and, you know, we talked and he kind of told me about how he's going to pour the patio and the, you know, the difference of what he puts into his work. That's what kind of sold me on Frank. And, you know, thanks, Frank. I'm loving the patio. It looks great. And I'm looking forward to the next, you know, 20, 30 years of my life cooking dinner and soaking up the sun out here. The biggest reason it's important to compact that soil underneath, if you guys walk around and notice, my concrete doesn't have a lot of cracks. There's pretty much no cracks in it. The only place it cracks is where they put the grooves, which also helps kind of channel the water. But I think that's designed to take the crack versus all the, you know, the slab is perfect. Yeah, thank you so much to Frank and the boys over at Four Seasons Masonry. You guys did a heck of a job. Came out here, they spent several hours. I had no idea how long it took to actually work the concrete once you poured it. They spent like an additional 6 hours just smoothing it out. So it was pretty much a whole day event for the guys that were out doing the work. But I mean, if you look what we had here, we had an 8 by 8 foot patio. And if you look at the pictures I'll throw up on the screen, this whole backyard was nothing but dirt. And when you have 2 dogs and a family, and when you come into the house and we have white tile floors with white grout, it was a huge issue to try to keep the house clean. So this really was kind of our #1 goal when we bought this place, was to get a patio where we could actually come out and utilize some space, feel like we could come outside and not get the house dirty. Now we've got the turf done, and I have to finish the lawn rock from there. But yeah, what a huge difference. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. The dream patio. I think it was well worth the money and the investment. This is going to be a place where you can come out and barbecue, make memories with family and stuff like that. And a lot of people do the pavers, which I kind of like the idea of pavers. I think they look nice. I think we're going to probably stain this patio to kind of get a little bit more of a like a, I don't know, like a red rock or some type of more of like a desert vibe out of it. But I like the idea of the patio where you don't have the, you know, the grooves in between. I think maintenance-wise and longevity-wise, it'll hold its shape and everything and just look nice for many years to come. So I hope you guys liked the video. Leave me some comments down below. Hit the thumbs up if you found this video helpful. And leave me some questions if you want to know something. And I can make sure I try to answer those for you. I'll leave Frank's information for his business down below. If you guys live in the local Tucson area, he can come out and he can get you guys taken care of. So this is going to be such a beautiful space once we get the pergola set up and we can come outside. We can watch the sunset over there in the hills. We've got the beautiful mountains and nothing but desert right at our back porch. It's going to be freaking awesome. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.